have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 12. So we're missing 2. Mrs. Payne. And Mrs. Leach. Okay, so that's the 2. All right, thank you, boys and girls. I'm going to put a happy face up because we're being very quiet while I was counting and thinking. I really appreciate that. All right. When we get to the fire station and you're walking through this, eyes on me. When you're walking through the fire station, let's pretend like we're walking through the fire station and you see something that looks really cool. Maybe some kind of equipment that's got lots of dials on it, buttons and lights. Tell your elbow partner what you're going to do. Okay, eyes and ears. I heard a lot of people say, raise your hand. Are you going to touch those really fancy buttons and dials? No! What if the fireman says it's okay? Then what? How would you touch it? Would you yank on it and turn it? Or would you just like if he says it's okay to touch it, you would just be very gentle? Can you do that? Yeah. Yeah. We just want to be very respectful. Think about it. If you had all of us, eyes and ears. Thank you. If you had all of us come through your bedroom, would you want people to be picking up your toys and putting them down and lifting up this and pushing that? Would you want them to do that in your bedroom? No. So we're going to be like that in the firehouse because actually, the firemen actually live there part of the time. It's actually their house part of the time. That might be what they call it. Okay. All right. I think it might be, but that might be a good question to ask.
No, because
oh, I hear shouting out. I hear shouting out. We want to practice really hard not shouting. I see a quiet hand. Did they come in yet?
Oh, there's someone over there, maybe.
Anika, don't run. Don't run, ikaw, ha?
So, not in the bathroom? And Lillian, are you in the
I don't think we're all going. Very nice. Yeah, I wonder if that's part of
Fire station number 9.
Let's try this. Yeah. Leslie, where's your house? Where's your house? Oh, great.
All right, boys and girls.
Remember this? You know this?
Stay with me, please. Madison and Jocelyn. Matt.
I'll let everyone know, hey, let's get the kids over here. But my name's Curtis. How's everyone doing today? Good?
My name is David.
Oh, really? Who here's been to a fire station?
I've been here.
You've been here? To this one? Oh, maybe I'll show you something new. Maybe you can teach me a few things. We're actually the crew that is here normally is at a meeting, so we're actually from the one over on Vineyard. You guys familiar with that one? Over there, right up at your place. Yeah. You guys come on in. If we get a call, remember everyone's going to walk.
I
Captain Derby, Engineer Watson, and myself, Firefighter Curtis. If you have any questions, go ahead and raise your hand at any time during the tour. They have to be questions, not stories, first of all. Secondly, yes, question.
Last I went to my mom's house and my
That is a story. That
we
is a
always tell
story.
stories.
Okay.
And we talking about fire trucks
And there's one right there. And we're going to go over that in a little bit. But we're actually working on a fire engine today. This is a fire station. We're here for 2 whole days. So during those days, we have to eat and we have to sleep, and we sit by the phone and just wait for someone to call 911. Who here would you call 911 if there was a car accident?
Yeah.
Yes, you would. If someone got hurt in the car, you'd call 911. If you fell down and skinned your knee, would you call 911?
No.
Who would you call?
Doctor.
The doctor or your mom or your dad to take a look at it. Very good. So when someone calls 911, we respond. So like I said, this is a fire station. We're here for 2 whole days, and let me show you what's inside. You guys want to go inside? Yeah. A bed? Well, not in this store. In this store, there's a You watch training videos, so that's what we do here. We watch training videos. Yes. Question.
I have that same TV, but I play video games.
Oh well, we don't play video games here. We use this for learning purposes only. So, at the beginning of every 2 days, we'll go grocery shopping, and when we go grocery shopping, we pick up food for 2 days. So we have to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner for 2 whole days. If you look at this picture right here, these are the firefighters that actually work here on a regular basis. Maybe you'll see them. Maybe you'll see them if you guys have a fire alarm at your school.
Hey, I see a fire.
You guys have fire drills at your school?
Hey, I see a fire.
You guys have fire drills? You guys remember what you do for fire drills?
Yeah.
Do you stay inside or do you go outside?
Outside.
That's right. You get outside. Why?
Because the fire's inside.
Because the fire's inside. That's right. Do you want to be where the fire is?
No.
No. No. Very good. All right, and these are some pictures of fires that this firehouse has been on. Question or story?
Question.
Okay, question.
Can I sit in here?
Yes, you may. Oh, that's too long. You gotta get up now. All right, right this way, and I'm gonna show you the map. Everyone, right this way. Far left.
I have number 5.
What street is Sunset on?
Frankfurt.
No, it's Marker. Here.
The left off.
Oh, I found it.
Frankfurt. Okay, there's Sunset School right there. There it is.
Number 4.
There it is. And there's room number 2 right there. You guys can see room number 2. Look at that. Like I was telling you earlier, we have to stay here for 2 whole days. And in those 2 days, sometimes we like to get a little rest. So we'll have beds. And like someone was saying, a bed comes out of those doors right there. And it's a little fold-away bed. Yes, very good. Very good. This is another learning instrument called a television that we watch training videos on.
Excuse me.
Yes. Last 2 questions. Yes, you may. Okay. So, also because we're here and we need to be physically fit. Okay, that's good. No more sitting down. Everyone gets to stand up now. Okay, and because we're here for 2 whole days and we need to stay physically fit, we need to exercise. Who here likes to exercise?
Me. I like to exercise.
Is exercise important?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
You have to exercise for a very long time to
And in there we have exercise equipment such as a treadmill and an elliptical and a stationary bike. Who here has a regular bike?
Me.
Yeah? Do you guys ride those for exercise? It's good. That's good. All right. Let's keep on moving out. Next out of there is the fire.
Anika.
All right. Okay. Everyone, let's not step in the oil. Everyone, let's step over here. Okay, everyone, step over here. Let's come over. Everyone, we're gonna stand over here with firefighter Curtis. Right over here. This way.
Don't step in that stuff.
Okay. Everyone good? Okay. Good. Now, this is what we call the garage or the apparatus bay. And the reason we call it the apparatus bay, please don't interrupt. The reason we call it the apparatus bay is because fire engines and fire trucks are called apparatus. Now, the difference between a fire engine and a fire truck is the fire truck has a big ladder on top. And a fire engine has water. Who here knows what it's like a big water pump. So they call them fire engines or pumpers. So this is a fire engine, and that is a fire engine. Have you guys seen the fire trucks in books with the guy in the back driving?
Yeah.
That's a fire truck. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's called, go ahead.
Roll around.
It starts with, no. Well, yes, we do roll on the ground, but it's called stop, drop, and roll. So do we run around and then roll on the ground? No.
That causes more fire.
That causes more fire, exactly. What's one of the most important things we do with our hands when we're rolling on the ground?
Cover your face.
We cover our face, exactly. So if our clothes catch on fire, we stop, drop, and roll and cover our face. We're not going to practice here because the floor's a little bit dirty. Okay. You know? No. Whose job is it to go back inside and get the... She's the real hero here. Very good. Actually, you call the fire department and we'll go in and get your dog here. Very good. Okay. Who here
Anika, are you listening?
has a question?
Do you have a question?
Yes.
Why do you guys don't have a fire truck?
We have a fire engine, and the fire truck is at a different fire station. So now what we're going to, yes, question.
How fast does a fire truck go?
How fast? It goes 65 miles an hour. Yes.
Why is there two fire engines?
This one is for going up hills, and this one is for driving on streets. Any other?
Anika, doon ka. You have to sit over there. Doon ka, paano ka maririnig yung mga tao? Paano ka tabi ng video ka tayo?
We don't know why exactly they're... Someone was asking, why do we have all this stuff? Well, I'm about to start showing you all the stuff that we have and why we have it. So, in here, we have a rake. Now, why do you guys think we have a rake?
To rake the fire.
To rake the fire, that's exactly right. So if there's a fire on the ground, we rake it and cover it with dirt to put it out, and that's on grass fires. Up here we have fire hose. Why do you think we have fire hose? Raise your hand, raise your hand, raise your hand.
Parker?
Yes.
To put out the fire.
To put out the fires, that's exactly right. What is this called? A ladder. All right. And why do you think we have a ladder?
So you cannot go inside to just go.
That to climb in through a window is a very good reason to have a ladder, and that is one of the reasons we do have a ladder. Also, what we use the ladders for is to climb on the roof. And when there's a fire in a house, all the heat and the smoke, does it go up or does it go down?
Down.
It goes up. That's right. So when there's a fire in your house, do you want to stand up and run around, or do you want to get on your hands and knees and crawl?
Hands and knees and crawl.
You want to crawl. That's exactly right, because the heat and the smoke go up. So we get on the roof and we get to cut a hole in the building that's on fire, and we use the ladder to get to the top. In here, we have, what do you guys think this is?
Fire equipment. Engine.
It's a little engine, and it powers a big fan. So if there's smoke in someone's house, we need to get that smoke out. So we put this fan by the front door and blow all the smoke out of their house. Pretty neat, huh? All right. Yes.
Can I check the Mom does eat it.
We will, I didn't understand the question, but we will get to that later. Okay, these are special tools that we use to help lift people up. So here are some straps developed by a guy that we work with, and if someone's, you know, stuck down in a bathtub or in between a toilet and a bathtub or something like that, we'll put a fancy belt on them and lift them up. And then here, what do you guys think we use this for? Yes, that's exactly right. To crack out the window or to break a window.
Why?
Why? Maybe someone's stuck inside and we need to get to it. Yeah. We also use this to poke holes in the ceiling, because if there's fire above us, then we need to make sure that we put that out before we go further into the building. All right. Let's see what else we have here. Oh. All right. This is pretty fancy. This is called a halligan. What? It does look like a pickaxe. A halligan is a tool with many purposes, but some of the purposes of this is to break open locked doors. Why do you think we need to get into a house with a locked door? Because we got to save people. Or to get in, let's say the building's on fire and no one's home, we need to put out the fire. So in order to get in through that locked building, or through that locked door, we need to break it down, and this helps us do that. So we can stick this in between the door and the door frame and pry it open. Yes, question? This is a little heavy. I'm sure you guys are strong enough, but we're not going to do that today. Not exactly. All right. Why am I, or do you want to see more things? Okay, more things coming up. Here we go. All right. In here, we have the medical compartment. So, if everyone wants to gather around and
Pay attention.
okay, guys, we're almost through. We're almost done. This is the medical compartment. So anytime someone has a medical emergency, such as fire goes to a fire hydrant,
Anika.
and then the fire hydrant to the fire engine, and then the fire engine puts water into the little fire hydrant, then we actually go out and put the fire out.
Dito ka, Anika, sa malapit.
Are there any questions? No? Okay. So, does everyone want to get in the fire engine?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to be
One at a time, how about?
one at a time, and we're going to take turns.
We're going to make a line, boys and girls. And if I see somebody not in line or pushing, I'm going to have to go to the end.
Hey, George?
I'm not the end of the line.
Hold on, let me come right here, okay?
Everybody's going to
steps back.
Yeah.
Go ahead and go to the end.
I need a straight line. Very important.
Go to the end of the line.
All right, you're first.
Do you want to go on the other side?
Nice straight line. Marissa, let's go to the
What we're
end.
gonna do, once firefighter Curtis gets his stuff,
You want to go the other side because you're going to come here out.
You want to go in? Come on back here, Abigail. Abigail.
you ready? Curtis, you clear? You ready, Jordan? Okay, Owen, let's step right up. I'm gonna help you up, okay? Because it's kind of a big steps. There you go.
Sure you don't want to go in?
And go ahead and
on this
sit down.
Watch
check
them
it
come
out.
out. I think they're going to come out on there.
Yoshi! Yoshi!
Okay.
Yoshi!
Next, what's your name? Omar, you're next, buddy. Okay, Owen, once you've sat there, let's scoot on out to firefighter George. What's your name? Madison, that is a beautiful name. Okay, you ready? Okay, come on up. Okay. What's your name? Jocelyn? Another beautiful name. Okay, come on. Remember? Oh, in here? That's where that's the motor and everything in the drive. That's what steers this whole thing. And the frame that this big heavy cab sits on. Okay, let's go through. Okay, let's hold on. Let's let him go over there.
Boys and girls,
You can start coming up and you can sit right here.
where the water.
Okay.
Raise your hand. Raise your hand if you know where the water is.
Okay, hold on. Where are you playing? Sneaking in on me?
Do you know Debbie?
Alright. Okay,
No.
come on up.
Why'd you hide it?
From the fire hydrant.
Alright, you ready?
They say fire
You
hydrant.
want to drive, don't you?
And then they hook the fire hydrant to
Okay.
the truck.
Pay attention over there. Okay, this
Then you have a hose from the truck.
Okay, you got
We'll
buddy.
practice that at school. We'll make our own fire hydrant.
Right. Right. Hold on. Let's let him get up. So if he falls down, he can catch him. He doesn't land on him.
No, we're making a box. I think we should make a puzzle then.
Come on up.
Look how big the wheels are.
All right. Are you ready? You want to drive it
Wheels
too?
are. Look how big the
You're Madison too? What?
Oh my God.
2 Madisons? Oh, I love it. Okay, come
Sorry, I
It's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
on. What grade are you guys in? Kindergarten? All right.
All of us.
All right. You guys go to kindergarten all day long or just half the day?
Morning, you mean?
Morning? Wow, okay. Half a day. What's your name?
And a thumbs up.
Peter at the bottom.
Look out, sweetie.
Raise your hand if you know where the water.
Ayun, Anika, yung yung costume yan. Look at the costume, dali.
On the fire truck? Where does the water go when it comes out of the fire? Where do the firemen get their water? Stand with you? Oh, but wait.
Everybody laughing at me. No.
We're not. Get the water. From the fire. Who knows back there? I think I heard.
Fire hydrant.
Where's it going to go to grab it?
Put what?
The fire hydrant. That's right. That's right. And then what do they do with the fire hydrant?
You want to do the whole thing.
Pressure coming out of the hydrant, the same pressure that you guys get in your house, so it's about 50. And then we need 200.
Do you guys want to sing your song? Sing a song?
All right.
Ask me, Mary.
All right, guys. So when there's a fire, this is what we call protective clothing. The reason we put this on is so that the fire doesn't hurt us. Do you guys have this on? Do you guys have this? No. So it's important you guys get out of the house. So when we're going back in to get your very good. Get your pet kitty or your dog, or your mom or your dad, or your brother or your sister. This is what we're gonna wear so that the fire can't hurt us. Yeah. We have big thick gloves so we can touch stuff that's hot. If you guys touch a doorknob, are you gonna go out that door and it's hot? I'm sorry. If you guys touch a doorknob and it's really, really hot, are you gonna go out that door? No. You're gonna shut the door and then you're gonna go to the window. And you're gonna call for help from the window. But if we're trying to look for you, we're gonna be able to touch that doorknob because we have big thick gloves on. We also have a big helmet on, so stuff won't fall down and hit us in the head and hurt us. And we also have big jacket, pants, and boots on so that the water and all the steam we're protected from. But what we also have that's really cool is called an SCBA. See that? See that? Like a scuba tank except for smoke. Can you guys breathe smoke? Smoke good for you or bad for you? It's really bad for you. So in order to prevent breathing smoke, you put on
Firefighter Curtis. And what he's doing now, when we go into a fire, you can't have any skin showing, because if you have skin showing, you're going to get burnt. So that's why he put this hood, covered his ears and his face. So when he goes in a fire, everything's covered up. What's he missing right now? What's not covered? His hands. So now he's going to put these gloves on, and now he's covered. Is anybody afraid of him? This is what he's going to look like. Has anybody ever seen Star Wars or heard Darth Vader? Well, this is what he's going to sound like when he talks. So when he comes into your house, he's going to be crawling on his hands and knees. He's going to be saying, "Oh, is anybody in here?" So when you see him, you can't be afraid of him, right? Because he's going to be there to help you. Right? Is he scary? Does anybody want to give him a high five?
Yeah. Not me.
Yeah. Scary.
Alright. Okay. We don't want to hurt him. Because remember, he said he does all the work. We don't want to hurt him.
He's a one-man show.
Yes. Just ask him. Okay. Hold on. Okay. All right. Okay. While Firefighter Curtis takes that off, do you have a question? Okay, yeah.
Is that like a gumball? Is that like a paintball mask?
No. That mask, we hook our air into it from the scuba tank bottle there, and that allows us to breathe all the air out of the bottle so we don't have to breathe through the smoke. It's all fire rated.
He looks like Darth Vader.
Yeah, but it's still the same. It's still Firefighter Curtis when he takes all this off. Okay, you have a question?
Yeah, why do you guys have so much stuff on there?
Because when we go into a fire, we can't see. It's like you can't even see your hand in front of your face. So we have flashlights, we have radios, okay? We have tools in our pocket that we can help use us to get out or rescue you if need be. Okay? What other questions? Okay, raise your hand. You raise your hand. Saw him first.
Your ladder.
We don't have any dogs in here. No fire poles to make it longer. Any other questions? What's your These are more scuba tanks, air bottles that Firefighter Curtis was wearing. So when he has all this stuff on him, all this clothes and his gear, how much do you guys weigh?
Firefighter Curtis. 50 pounds.
Okay, that's getting close. All that stuff weighs about 65 pounds. So imagine wearing all that stuff. In fires, they get really, really hot. He's wearing all those clothes and carrying all that gear. So we go in there and we work until we're tired, and we come out, and then someone else goes in. And we change out bottles and go back in. Okay.
Am I still scary?
Okay.
You're scared to me.
Anything else you need covered?
I'm sorry?
Anything
No,
else you
you're
need
not.
covered?
I can't think of anything.
Did he ask you, does everybody have smoke detectors in their house?
Yeah.
Everybody does? Okay, you know, a good time to change your smoke detector. So go home and ask your mom and dad when they change their smoke detector batteries. Because twice a year. Congratulations, you guys are all firefighters today. You passed the test. You guys drive the fire truck back to your school.
No. We don't have a driving license.
What? You don't?
We're too young.
No, you're not.
Basically,
So you can drive. You're old.
I'm the oldest.
Wow.
Okay, now I think there's one right there. Dave, come on over here too. Now,
Aiden.
I'm sorry. Right next to
What are you
doing? Right in front of them. Crisscross applesauce stand so that everybody knows. All right, let's see. Devin, can you scoot in a little bit? Scoot in there.
Some of the faces.
Right, well, this is
Can I see myself, Mom?
And do we need to have the first row kind of back up a little bit? Good.
All right. Big smile.
Yeah.
It's a fire station.
Look at her.
Everybody look over up here. Hey,
Right, my little firefighters here.
big smiles.
Great job.
Nice. Good job.
All right. Listen, girls, do we say thank you to firefighter Curtis? Let's say thank you for.
You're welcome.
All right.
You're welcome.
All right. And
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Firefighter Jim.
Firefighter Jim.
You're welcome. Yeah. Look at this guy. You do.
And we didn't get your name. I'm sorry.
I'm George.
Let's say thank you, firefighter George. There he is over there.
Thank you. Come to our stage.
Oh my
What are you guys going to do for the rest of the day?
Stickers!
School. And play Uno.
Are you ready to
love
head
Uno,
back?
All right, good job, guys.
All right, make a line behind me.
Say fire.
Nandito sa anak ko.
You have fire!
Meron silang ano eh, fire kill trip something.
Chuck, wait a second. Why do you say compound word enough? Fire truck? Fire truck?
302 tsaka 8.
Fire truck!
No, 302 tsaka 8 lang, 8.
It's like fire. There's like two words, like truck and fire, and you put together and it's fire. Actually,
Okay, you're going to cross the aisle. Okay, ready?
Fire truck, fire truck. We like to ride on a fire truck.
Now you guys want to sing. They want to sing to
I know.
the firefighter.
We like to ride on the fire
Yeah, what part of that song?
truck.